Am I the a-hole for postponing our wedding because my fiance wants to have pictures of her late husband in it? Okay, my goodness. My fiance and I we were doing some planning, and she mentioned, where do you think late husband's name pick could go? I was confused and asked her to clarify. So, okay, that's a good thing, because instead of, getting immediately upset with her and yelling at her, you asked for clarification. Good job. She said she wants her late husband's pictures at the wedding. She went into more detail at my request. She wanted one of her bridesmaids to hold his picture during the ceremony, as well as having his pic on our table. And when taking pictures, she wants to hold him in most pictures. Lady, y'all, I'm speechless at this point. I'm speechless. Because who does that? I understand that's your late husband. That's not your grandparent or your parent or your sibling. Blood relative, that's what I'm going to say. That you lost and you want to have in memory of my, loved ones that has passed over. That's not your blood. You is one that's not considerate. That's very inconsiderate. What if the shoe was on the other foot? You probably would have been highly upset. And I'll say you wouldn't have been. I told her that I didn't want that. And while understanding he's important to her, I feel uncomfortable with his pictures in our wedding, especially when they're so prominent. We got into a fight and she yelled, "I can't believe you're jealous. He's effing unalive. What do you think I'm going to F him at our wedding?" I decided to postpone the wedding, and honestly, I'm thinking of calling it off altogether. No, you're not the a-hole, because who wants I've never, ever seen someone have their late spouse at their current wedding. Lady, you need to, instead of getting married to someone else, you need healing from your previous marriage. Because obviously, that's all I can do, y'all. Look, this was a comment said. Okay, I'm a widow of 12 years, and this just isn't right. I understand she may want a memory of him with her, but pictures of him and pictures of you two is just wrong on many levels. There are many inconspicuous ways of having him with her. You're 100% right for postponing your wedding and possibly canceling it too. My thoughts are, she isn't ready to move on. You need healing, possibly counseling, because no, that's not right. She needs some counseling to find out, or some deep soul searching. A person replied, exactly. Having a memorial table for past loved ones is one thing, but is excessive and definitely shows she's having some emotional struggles. Yeah, instead of getting married, you need to work on your healing, ma'am. And then you gonna say, he's jealous. How about he started talking about his ex-girlfriends? How are you gonna feel about that? How about he put his ex-girlfriend in his vows? How are you gonna feel about that? Samantha was so good at cooking, and I'm so glad you cook as good as her. How would you feel about that, lady? People, Lord. But what y'all think? Y'all comment below. Deuces.